Why are you worried about it? Why are you thinking he's wanting to embarrass you, JP?
No, not really. I mean, he usually just tells me to choose teams, and I usually lose. So, I mean,
Not last year.
Well, I haven't done the counting for this morning, so we're going to go over the brackets together. And comparatively speaking, how our brackets have went. I've got 8 brackets for us to talk about. The 4 sitting in here, plus JP, Zach, Isabel, and Austin.
Oh yeah.
Across KTC, we did about 30 brackets. I didn't want to tell you guys, obviously, until all the brackets are in. About half the brackets, and I don't know who y'all picked off the top of y'all's heads, but don't say it out loud. I would say exactly half the brackets picked the Arizona Wildcats.
Okay.
So if you pick the Arizona Wildcats, you better hope your side bets are going
Yeah.
to come in because everybody else has got Arizona. Half the brackets picked Arizona. I got 2 Dukies, where my 2 Duke fans picked the Dukies.
Shocker.
The
Right.
Roops got the Dukies, if you can believe it or not.
Oh, Robbie.
And there was one other that picked the Dukies. Tom Cinto
Oh, wow.
Fonte with the Duke pick. Put your mic on, Tom.
It's been a long week, dude.
These rookie broadcasters.
It's been a long. I'm sorry.
You're
good, man. You're good,
You know what? It was so sad. I was just turned to look at him
I was
because I
just
could hear him
listening, too.
talking.
I
I
was
was like, just turn
Y'all
around.
were listening. I'm like,
We were
y'all
good.
do know he doesn't have his mic.
I don't think America can hear him, but
What I was saying was what sold me on Duke is they won the ACC tournament despite the injuries. I'm like, seems like even though I despise Duke. I'm not a Carolina man. You know, I'm just a despised Duke on principle because they're a detestable, deplorable institution with a horrible rat-faced coach for years and years and years who somehow was on
Rat face.
who is somehow on the North Carolina High School Athletic Association
he's not
video for
biased.
sportsmanship.
just love
Sportsmanship.
I just love listening to this. Keep
But
going,
anyway,
Tom.
but anyway, I mean, he's a horrible person,
And
and,
just
I got
think-
tired of. But
no one commenting.
I had to say, I think they're the best team in the country if they can overcome those injuries once they get back to full strength. I thought they'd win the tournament. So.
If only Terry was still here, he could argue with Tom about this.
No, he wouldn't.
Yeah,
He would
I know.
probably agree.
No, he'd
with
definitely
me.
agree with Tom.
He'd agree with me.
Tommy, looking at your bracket, you've missed 9 first rounders.
I
You got
have.
2 out in the second round right now.
I just want to comment that workplace harassment is a real thing. And I just want to say how bad I was harassed about this bracket. Then I got another hate mail saying that I didn't make it shareable when I did.
That's not what
So
the
then I got
internet
that.
said.
I got that.
Chip, what would you go ahead?
So I mean, I was just totally harassed. Told I was late when the boss said it was Thursday. He said it's Tuesday. So I'm just saying that there was a lot of blood, sweat, and tears that went into this bracket. I actually skipped part of my first period class to get this bracket done. Just so I wouldn't get in trouble here.
Back in the old days. This
you know.
didn't used to be hard. But the 2 other people at this table, Chip, made this way harder than it needed to be. You fill it out, you take a picture, you send it to somebody. Now, Chip made it hard, too. It took him 2 days to get his in, trying to figure out how to get it in.
Yeah.
But
I didn't give him a straightforward
I'm
photo.
telling y'all, of all the text I sent out, the quickest bracket that I got back, filled out, photographed exactly how I asked for it, exactly what I wanted, John Prather.
Wow. Well done, JP.
Number 1 in the company.
You did one thing right with the bracket.
The whole company. He did exactly what I needed. All I had to do was put it on the phone and print it off. The rest of you guys had to take some steps.
Let's look at John Prather's. Let's look at John Prather's.
Let's see how quickly rushing
Put
through that
it up
bracket
on the
does for him.
screen there.
We'll pull his up in a minute.
He's saving the
I
best
didn't
for
say it
last.
was good.
He's saving the best for last.
Celebrate giving it.
I didn't say it was good. I said
You
got it on
gave everybody
time.
else hit because we had to take time to
He said the
try to
correct
make
format.
merges.
He said the correct format. And a lot of times, availability is better than ability. So, thank you, JP. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Chip's got 5 misses in the first round. Is that correct, Chip?
Yes, sir.
And 1 only in the second round right now?
Right now, yes. So Wisconsin's my only Sweet. Thank you, High Point. Sweet 16. Wisconsin's the only Sweet 16 team that's not still alive.
All right, and then Will. Let me look over his real quick. I'm gonna pull. I need to put Chip's on the screen. Let's go. We'll let Chip talk about his for just a second. All right, Chip. There you go. There was yours that we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 misses in the first. Only one of those misses ends up being a second round miss, and that is Wisconsin.
I'm gonna
getting knocked out by High Point.
If it hadn't been for Carolina. Decided not to show up the last 5 minutes of their game. Might have a perfect East and a perfect South so far, but it's all right. That's what happens.
Speaking of, well, not that one yet. We'll go to Will's. Will has
6.
Will has 6 first rounders and 1 second rounder out. The Tar Heels are his second rounder that are out. So those are the only ones that he's missed at all. With his, I'm at 6 and 1 as well. The one I have in the second round that didn't make it was the BYU. I went with I'm just being stupid on this. Is Gonzaga Mormons too, Tom? I just thought it was a bunch of Mormons playing in the second round. And anyway, they didn't make it there anyway. Texas beat them, so it didn't matter.
I think that Gonzaga is a fictitious university.
The whole university.
It's have you ever met anybody that graduated from there?
Yes, I have.
That they might have told you that because they're like
John Stockton.
When did you meet John
I didn't meet,
Stockton?
but I've met somebody else besides that went to Gonzaga, but John Stockton went to Gonzaga.
I will give one, Tom.
They say
I will
did.
give one, Tom. It's funny that you said that. I have been in the same room, not the arena, as Adam Morrison
Oh yeah, there you go. Oh, that's fair.
for the Bobcats.
Um,
But other than that, Tom, no, I've never met a real person.
Have you
I'm
ever
from
met?
Gonzaga.
Okay, have you
Gonzaga is not.
Girls, boys.
They are not
dogs.
Mormon. It's the other cult. They're Catholic.
Oh, okay. Catholic school. Go ahead, Tommy.
I'm just saying.
I can
think
say
it's
that.
a fictitious place that doesn't exist. And
I can say that.
you know, my kids. I went to
There's a lot of words I
got
can't say.
Where's
got
Gonzaga
mine.
located?
Washington State.
Mhm.
Supposedly.
Allegedly.
I got my master's degree from Ashland University in Ohio, and I had a senior class. It might have been like 2022 or 3, and they're like, "Well, where's that?" I was like, "Ohio." They said that's a fake university. I'm like, "No, it's not." They said, "Yeah, it is fake." We've never heard of Ashland. Is this tiny little school in Podunk, Ohio, but there's Gonzaga. I think is in Spokane.
It is.
Allegedly.
Yes.
So
That's what they
are you saying they just play football and basketball?
I don't even know they play football.
I think they're kind of like the Combine Academy. I think they have a physical location where it's just a sports hub and nobody does really anything else. I think that's what it is. I mean, it's just a theory. I'm just saying.
Oh man.
7.
Can't even.
All right, so here's the standings right now on the show. We're going to start first with dead last, and there's no point. I'm not even going to count it. JP.
Thank you. Dead last.
JP's national champions, the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Great job, JP.
They beat Clemson in the grade 8, according to JP.
Hubert's going to hire you for a special assistant.
He does have, in the Elite 8, he's got Duke over Furman.
Furman.
Final 4, Carolina over Duke. Miami over Tennessee. After Miami beat Hawaii, who beat Arizona, who beat High Point.
Yeah, look who picked the High Point game, though.
JP did
well
have High
done.
Point.
Well done.
He picked all upsets. For the 99% of them were all upsets. He did pick Queens. They did not make it. Georgia, and then Santa Clara and Tennessee State. So he's got Tennessee. Okay, whatever. Anyway, there's JP's. The next to last in the family of the people who appear on the show is Austin's. Austin has 9 first-round misses, 5 second rounds, 2/3 with USF and Carolina. He had Carolina in the Final Four. His Final Four is, though, he's still alive, national champion Iowa State
Wow.
over Kansas with Arizona in the Final Four. Now, here's how my kids picked them. Austin I explained to them the lower the numbers were the higher seeds. All he did was read the number and the first name of the school and whatever he felt like. While he was listening to me talk to my daughter. Now, my daughter, we did it by the numbers and the mascots.
Okay.
So I was like, baby, it would be number 16 Bulldogs against number 1 Blue Devils. And she would pick number 1 Blue Devils. So she got some sense on her, so she did pretty good on that. She's got so much sense. She's definitely ahead of Tom right now in the picks. As Tom, you are now third of those 7th. 9 first-round misses for Tommy. Here we go back to his bracket. 2 second rounds. Now, Tom does still have his Final Four intact. Michigan, Houston, Duke, Arizona. Duke over Michigan
And his Elite Eight.
in the national championship. Elite Eight, almost the Sweet 16. Everybody,
I don't think Michigan makes it there, Tommy. They had all they could handle. As big as they was, Howard gave them all they could handle.
now.
Yeah, it's kind of funny though. But I remember the year that Virginia won it. Will they struggled in the first round? After the first round, they got beat. Remember?
Yeah.
Who'd they
Yeah.
play in the first round?
Yeah.
So they struggled in the first round the following year, and then they made a run and won it. So
Who'd they play?
I don't know.
The year they won the championship, who'd they play in the first round?
Gita.
Gardner Webb led them at halftime,
Yep.
and then promptly didn't.
It promptly did.
Isabel has her Elite Eight intact. Only one of her Sweet 16 is out right now.
Wow.
She has missed 7 games total in the first round and only 1 in the second round, being Wisconsin.
Hers and mine have.
It's her only one that she's missed. So she's on fire.
Yeah.
But I guess 6 out of 7 is better than 5 out of 7, isn't it? Chip, you are in third in this group.
Mm-hmm.
You in
have-
who?
you- Chip
Third.
has missed 5.
Third.
Chip has missed 5 with 2 in the second round, I
Yeah,
think.
just one.
Just one.
Just
I
one.
put 2. Well, never mind. You're not. You're in first place then. Chip is the leader on the show then.
Oh.
Final Four, Connecticut, Houston, Michigan, and Arizona with a champion of Arizona. His Elite Eight is still alive. Vandy is in there, one of his upsets. Purdue, Iowa State, all chalk across the board for everyone else. But Vandy, it looks like, for Chip's Elite Eight picks. I guess I didn't pull that up for you guys to see, did I? So there's Chip's board. Now, Will and I are tied with 6 misses in the first round and 1 for the second round. So that's
all right. We're gonna come on there.
We got to rally.
We gonna
wait,
rally.
yeah, wait for today and tomorrow.
We gotta
Then I
rally,
bet
yeah.
mine looks a lot uglier.
Will's only second round again. We said was Carolina in his, and then mine only was where did I go? I had Florida. My Final Four is Florida with a champion over Michigan. I got Arkansas in the Final Four along with UConn. And the only one I got missing this week 16 is BYU. Now, a couple quick points on the scoring. Looked up a fun new kind of way to kind of do it for the first round. First round points. I did tell you guys, if you were a good student, turn your work in. Tom, extra credit. You know, you can make 104 on some tests.
Yes.
If you did do that, you got 4 extra points. If you got them right, you still had to get the right points. You get up to 4 points. Also, scoring in the first round will be as this. The number of points you receive is the number of points the seed was that you got right. So if you picked a 13 seed, you got 13 points if they win.
Wow.
If you pick a 1 seed, you get 1 point if they win. So first round games are weighted. If you do the math, they will all end up averaging 8 anyway. So that's the first round. Second round will be 20 points, 40 points. It'll go up from there, double or no, 20, 30. Whatever. I've got the thing. I ain't got the in front of me, but I do have it up. But I did want to say the first round, a lot of people looking at starting
We
to
don't.
do this.
Allegedly, he has the thing.
Well, it's down the hall. I can't remember. I've looked at 50 freaking
As
brackets.
Tom
I was gonna
says,
say,
if
he's
we
got-
haven't technically laid our
I
eyes
started
on it.
I even started counting the money. The money. There isn't no money. The points. No, I even started counting the point shit on these things. I'm just counting. Hey, we've missed 5 and he's missed 2.
Money involved.
But yeah, just for fun curiosity, first round. This is how the extra points would go. Bonus points for the first 4, and you get points by upset victory. So for you high point folks, you got some extra points there. In fact, Well, I do talk about that. I'm going to run down the hall and grab 2 more brackets because we did have one with a high point in the Sweet 16, guys. So anyway, how you feel about your brackets right now, Tommy? And going forward, can you make a comeback? Your Final Four's still alive.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to. Wasn't good on the front end, so we'll see how it is on the back end. But as long as you've got, generally, Kevin's the way he does it. Of course, he's gonna find
loopy loop.
Loophole.
7 points for a 7 seed. Okay. But I think if
Kevin's point system is on fixed income.
Right. You got it's about as good as his power pole and football season that he defends to the death. But I do understand, like, he's trying to reward you for picking an upset. But
I didn't. So I went through my bracket and I didn't realize.
Tom, are you the vice president or secretary of the Players Haters?
you can say whatever you want, dude. Nobody ever.
Ain't nobody hating on you, Craig.
No one ever came up with it. If you pick an 8 seed, it's 8 points. Said no one ever.
I got it off the internet.
I got it off the internet.
It must be true.
It must be true.
Sweet 16 pick of the year right now, if it happens, would go to the captain, Ron Teague, who has High Point over Arkansas to go to the Sweet 16.
I tell you what, though, if all the local news, if you watched any local news, they were talking Queens University, and of course, like, people thought it was New York, which was funny. They were like, "Oh, we're gonna know where they got beat by 40."
Yeah, in 3 years they're going to be Elon anyway. What are we talking about here?
They had some girl on there with Barkley guessing the logos in schools, and it was only as good as you thought it could be.
Yeah,
Let's put it that way.
What'd you
She
expect?
didn't have a clue. He didn't have a clue. And Clark Kellogg knew everything.
They're the
Clark Kellogg knew
Royals, right?
everybody.
Queens are Royals, I think.
Something like that, I think.
They're the Royals, I believe.
All right. Any news? Any other thoughts on the NCAA tournament, guys? Before we get out of here.
It's going to be a big day today. Go
Yep.
get some chicken wings and sit around and be unproductive and watch the game.
Didn't realize until after I picked the teams, 9 seeds were undefeated against the 8
Yeah,
seeds.
that's the first time since like 2013 or something.
And I picked all 9s, but all 9 seeds all defeated 8 seeds.
All 9s advanced.
Yeah, 4 of a kind.
I did not notice that.
We talked about that last night. I think because Iowa was a 9 and they beat Clemson,
Yes.
and once they beat Clemson, that was
Since like 2010, the 9s have a winning record, or like a sound winning record against the 8s. So that's, that's obviously.
I guess the 9s take it as disrespect.
Yeah.
I did have a couple of more notes on the NCAA tournament before we get out of here.
Nine
Like
versus
you're
8.
the slightly more smellier turd.
Yeah. 9 versus 8. Don't call it a comeback. Congratulations, you get to play the number 1 seed the next round.
Your turd is a little bit smellier. You're the 9. I mean, who cares? 8-9. 1 8 seed, Villanova, 41 years ago. Who cares? Oh, 8-9. Who cares, man? The only people that care about the 8-9 game are the gamblers. The gamblers and the chicken wing eaters. That's all I care. Nobody else cares about that.
Oh, yeah, for you NC State fans, are you mad about this? Texas coach running on out on the court while you're trying to inbound the ball after the made basket. NC State's looking to call a timeout, and Texas coach is out in the middle of the court. State wanted a tech.
It should have been a tech.
Should have been.
See, if you're going to cut this stuff out, you got to start calling the tech.
I mean, look how far he ended up on the court, y'all. Right there. This he's in the free throw lane.
Yeah, he's at the
That's
key.
a tech, dude.
And
That's a tech.
Texas, look, State ain't even gotten the ball out of bounds yet. They're trying to
That's
call
a
a
tech.
timeout, and this coach, they got the timeout, and the coach didn't get a tech. State
That's
fans,
a tech.
you should have had a tech there.
That is a technical foul.
I know our former co-host over here he would definitely be arguing for a tech on that.
Also, here's one: if you pick
He's not a former.
if you pick only the teams with the most career points for the assistant coaches. Good news for you, Chapel Hill. You would have been the champs. Tyler Hansbrough would have brought it in for you. John Shire there is for you helping with the Dukies, but the Tar Heels would have been the national champions if they had just total points of assistant coaches.
Sean May helped with that.
Jeff Lebo is back there now too. He was the head coach at East Carolina for a while. I think he's back there assistant coach.
Sean May is the NCAA career leader in rebounding your own missed shots.
Angel Reese is second.
Yes. Queens is the first
Don't
school.
be a hater.
Queens
Don't
is the
be
first
hating.
school
Speak facts.
beginning with
Don't
a
be
Q
hitting on the bar.
to make the NCAA men's tournament, despite giving Quinnipiac a 25-year head start, Tom, and joining Division One. First Q.
Wow.
First time since 2010, college basketball, there have only been 4 non-1 seeds to win championship. 3 of the 4 were UConn. So since 2010, 3 of the 4 champions, all of them were 1 seeds, except 3 of the 4 UConn. There you go.
Wow.
St. Mary's eliminated by NCAA tournament by Kentucky. Kentucky won the national championship the next year. St. Mary's eliminated by Michigan State in 99. Michigan State wins in 2000. Eliminated by Carolina in 08. Carolina won it in 09. Eliminated by Villanova in 17. Villanova wins in 18. Mount St. Mary's eliminated by Duke last year. So if you Duke fans, there you go.
That's why I made my pick.
It's all your fault.
Here's what I was looking for. Here's your NIL money, guys. Kentucky 1, Duke 2, Arkansas, Louisville, Texas Tech, St. John's, Michigan, Kansas, Tennessee, Arizona. Money spent.
All I want to say is
NIL.
Duke is a fine institution of higher learning that's dedicated to academics. would not do all this silly paying players to be there 1 year. I mean, they wouldn't put not graduates. People who attended the university at one time.
Yeah, definitely not graduates.
Who would say the world is flat? They wouldn't have anybody who would do that.
Easiest pass to the championship according to the whatever formula this is: Michigan, Duke, Arizona, Illinois, Florida, Purdue, and Houston, and Iowa State. There for you folks. All right, I got to wrap up the college stuff. All right, I'm done with it. All right, we'll be back. KTC Broadcasting. I'm tired of it.
Watch and listen to the Shock Jock Sports Talk Show. Live Saturday mornings, 8 a.m. to 10:15 a.m. on WCSL 92.9 FM, 1590 a.m. and the KTC Broadcasting YouTube and Facebook pages.